From the International Tennis Hall of Fame in Newport, Rhode Island, one of the most special days and one of the most solemn traditions our sport knows, the enshrinement ceremony for the new Tennis Hall of Famers. All manner of dignitaries and former Hall of Famers have assembled here at the historic Newport Casino, celebrating its 60th anniversary as the International Tennis Hall of Fame, and the time has arrived to welcome the new members.
I'm thrilled to kick off this big day. This is a powerful year for inductees, and I personally like to congratulate every one of them. Lindsay and Chantal, Nick and John, and especially my great friend, Jane Brown. No other person has ever run 3 major organizations in tennis, so I congratulate you on that. At the WTA, I can speak firsthand that Jane's skilled diplomacy was crucial to the survival of the tour. And it was a pivotal time for women's tennis at this time, and it put us on a secure course for the future. It made us into what women's tennis is today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating a very special woman, Jane Brown.
There's so many examples of this sport making room for tolerance and understanding in a world often torn by bitter conflict. I feel so very lucky to have played a very small role in this amazing story, and to be recognized in this way today on this court in front of so many friends and family and tennis fans is more than I could ever have imagined. Thank you all very much.
This is a big honor for me to be here today to present John Barrett, a man I've known for 46 years and a fellow I hold in the highest regard. In the final analysis, John Barrett found greatness by becoming even more than the sum of his substantial achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. John Barrett.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to thank Steve Flink for those wonderful words. I would also like to congratulate all the other inductees, for this is probably for them, as for me, the most important moment of our professional lives. It is now 62 years precisely since I first set foot upon this very tennis court. As a member of the combined Oxford and Cambridge team, here in the United States to compete against Harvard and Yale for the Prentice Cup. Little did I imagine back in 1952 that all these years later I'd be standing here about to become an exhibit. And to think my mother had always told me not to make an exhibition of myself. Another very emotional moment for me, of course, was 1993. When I sat so proudly over there with our son and daughter watching the ceremony for my wife Angela, when she was inducted as a winner of 3 of the 4 major championships. For all of us, it is this wonderful game of tennis that brings us all together. And it is here at the International Tennis Hall of Fame where the game's history is captured. If I have learned anything after a lifetime involved in so many aspects of tennis, it is that the game itself is the thing that captures the imagination. Anyone who has ever competed at any level, however humble, will recognize that burst of adrenaline that sets the pulse racing at match point. Long live the International Tennis Hall of Fame. Thank you.
I had the pleasure of playing, as Chris said, with Chantal in 2 US Open mixed doubles championships. It was always fun to hit with Chantal, and I loved playing with her. She was not only an amazing tennis player, but her shot-making ability and mental toughness made her the best player in the world for many years. It is with great honor that I'm able to introduce Chantal Vandierendonck as not only the first female wheelchair tennis player, but the first Dutch tennis player to ever be inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Brad, for your kind words. I really appreciate that. Wheelchair tennis brought so much to my life. The challenge to work on my tennis game, I just love to practice and see if all you worked for will reveal in the matches. That's very exciting and gives so much satisfaction when you succeed. I've learned so much from all the other players, and I'm grateful for that. And I hope that with all I have learned, I am able to inspire other people. I am deeply honored to receive this reward for my career. Thank you.
There's an awful lot of people on this stage that I'm very, very proud and pleased to congratulate today, including Nick Bollettieri. I've been told I got 2 minutes to introduce Nick Bollettieri, and I'm going to try my hardest. Someone put a watch on me. I've watched him teach, absorb, dispel, defy, embrace, create, laugh, holler, get serious, get wisdom. He is not afraid of love or loss. I've seen him marry and divorce. And marry and divorce and try again and again because that's who he is even when things end. His energies defy belief. He believes in his vision, in his gut, in his students, in this sport. Even when they're 9 years old, he sees things and he believes. And now I've got no time left except to say, we who thank you, Nick, our legion, we welcome you as a member of the International Tennis Hall of Fame. It's time, Nick, and it's about time.
Wow, we made it. Can you believe it? It only took us 60 years, but we made it. I may not have been too good of a student, but I've always been pretty good with numbers. In fact, I guess you could say I'm a man of numbers. Let's see. There's 10 number ones, 9 lives, 8 wives, 7 amazing children, having a 6th sense, 5 a.m., the time for my first lesson, 4 beautiful grandchildren, 3 years of service to our country, 2 great parents, 1 parish, 1 passion, and 0, the number of books I read in my lifetime. What I hope I will be remembered for is daring to follow my passion and hopefully igniting that spark of passion in others. That's what it's all about. When I give a motivational speech, I don't want to excite you. I want you to go out and try to do something for yourself and give opportunities to others. I want to thank the Hall of Fame committee. I wish you good luck in your new venture. And I'd like to say, on behalf of my family and my friends and all of you that have made this long journey here today, thank you again for coming.
Our final inductee is someone I care very deeply about and respect very much. She personifies everything the International Tennis Hall of Fame is all about: excellence, class, professionalism, authentic performance, and a deep respect for the game. It's an honor to introduce the latest inductee into the International Tennis Hall of Fame, my dear friend, Lindsay Davenport.
Thank you. To be up here on the stage and to share it with all the greatness that is up here is overwhelming as well. And a huge congratulations to the other inductees this year: John, Jane, Nick, Chantal. It is a pleasure to share this stage with you. I was 5 years old when I first hit a tennis ball and a racket was put in my hand. It was the 3rd sport that my parents tried with me to get me out of the house, clearly at a young age after school. And I never wanted to learn another sport, and I still don't. I loved playing this game. I never thought any of this would be possible. it always felt a little bit like an accident. I became better than I thought I could be. I didn't know how to handle that at times, but I do hope that I handled it as well as I could and with some class. And this is an incredible honor for me, an amazing achievement, and I will forever be humbled by this. But thank you very much.